out here on this damn channel what it says the culture where he has the Marxist fist on the other end on the bottom right, the Marxist fist, and it says the culture. So basically, what this is trying to portray to you is that the culture is Marxism, which is communism, which means if you know anything about this stuff or been listening to my channel at all for the past year and a half, 2 years, whatever, then that means that the quote unquote black community, mainly the black man, we need you to always be at the bottom. Because the second that you refuse to accept that moniker of being a minority, of being less than, and being put down, and all this stuff, the second you start to believe that, then we have no shot at this Marxist takeover. We have no shot at this communist takeover. Okay, it's reliant upon quote unquote blacks, and quote unquote black liberal females have been basically weaponized. All right, because they lead the community for the most part, and if I put lead in quotes, so they've been weaponized, and they're not looking to relinquish any of that authority that they have right now or anytime soon. So they're gonna lead, and again I put that in quotes, themselves and the quote unquote black man straight to that victim mentality, and that's where you're gonna stay, because again, it's necessary. If you don't believe me, read the goddamn Communist Manifesto. All right, like, and then not only there's so many books. Actually, there's a book that I'm going to not do a breakdown on. I think I've offered some pieces from it. I've offered some pieces from this book over a year ago. But I'm gonna reread this book actually, and then I'm gonna do a breakdown. I'm not sure how comprehensive it's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be a breakdown. And for anybody that's interested, the name of the book is Color, Communism, and Common Sense. Now, it's written by Manning Johnson and Archibald B. Roosevelt. Basically, it's a book talking about how communism came over in the 1950s and all that stuff, and how black people were basically used as pawns and all that stuff. But again, I haven't read this book in quite some time, so I'm going to reread it, and then I'm going to break it down for y'all. All right, that way, because everything that's in this book in the Communist Manifesto is all right there. So when I say what I'm saying, I know a lot of brothers in the comments, they're all like, what? This guy's talking about Marxism and communism. Oh, no, it's not. It's not that. It's liberalism. It's progressivism. No, you can call it whatever ism you want. But I know that it's Marxism and communism and Luciferianism. It's all of the above. It's all of the above. It's just different branches on the same goddamn tree.
Culture. And it can't rely on lies and just, I'm going to just go off and do whatever I feel like doing and saying whatever I say without no repercussion. Part of the culture needs to have a checks and balance. If a joker is talking all that madness, he needs to be checked for it.
The culture needs to be checked for it. Who's gonna check him? Because again, if you don't have a clear understanding of what the damn culture is, then because you get upset, now he needs to be checked? And that, again, if that's not emotional banter, brother, then I don't know what the hell is. All right, and not for nothing, you're losing your damn cool in a freaking dialogue with a woman about another man. You look pathetic. Like, get it together. You're out here talking about something that isn't at this moment is not tangible. It is not tangible at this moment. We have no idea what the hell you mean. You have no idea what the hell you mean as it pertains to culture or whatever the hell you're trying to build. You even said it yourself. We need a new culture. So you need to get it together, brother. But yet you over here talking about if someone needs to be checked if they offend the culture. Come on, man. Sit down.
It has never fully had a Ma'at-based commandment system that they've ever praised and atoned to. Like, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, the culture is a living, breathing thing that moves like water, gets polluted, and also purifies. This is the culture. This is the reality of it. There is no one person who is above the culture, and there's no one who's below our culture if you actually deposit into it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I will not ever devalue his deposits that he's put into our culture just because they have revved the people up and got them going and got them to think about shit that they haven't necessarily thought about before. Having conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of Kanye, we're still talking about George Floyd. Understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way to shape it.
Sister, I was just gonna let you slide because I'm mainly trying to address this brother. But come on, because of Kanye, we're still addressing George Floyd. Why the hell are we addressing George Floyd? I get it. You said because of Kanye. But even if Kanye brought it up, that doesn't mean we need to be talking about George Floyd. And you said it like it's supposed to mean something. Like, George Floyd, look, I said it then, I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck about George Floyd. I didn't give a fuck about, excuse my language. I know a lot of y'all get mad when I curse, but look, I'm just trying to let y'all know exactly what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about George Floyd. I didn't give a fuck when the nigga was alive. I don't give a damn now that the nigga's dead. There's George Floyd's somewhere right now that's about to die in a very similar way. Maybe not with so much police involved, quote unquote involvement, but he's gonna die, and he's gonna leave behind some family and maybe some friends and some kids. And you know what? And no one's gonna give a damn. No one's gonna give a damn because back to the whole quote unquote Black Lives Matter. No, they don't. Wanna know why they don't? Because black people don't cherish the lives of other black people. That's why. So until that changes, it's never gonna matter. Period. It's never gonna matter. You have to think and believe and know that the life of another black, quote unquote, black person matters. But the fact that George Floyd's die every damn day, and they rob and they steal and do some nonsense every damn day, and no one bats the goddamn eye about it, that proves that doesn't matter. Because what we've seen is actually selective mattering, if you will, of black lives over the years. Selective mattering. But if something matters, it's not supposed to be selective. It's supposed to be constant. It's always going to matter. So even when it's the George Floyd that no one knows about, and you name it, hood across the nation, right? Or whether it's the quote unquote babies being aborted, right? If it matters, it matters uniformly, and it should be met with the same quote unquote outrage. If you're going to be consistent, it should be met with the same outrage, or however you want to meet it every single time. It should be consistent. But again, it's not, because it's selective, and it's selective because we're not even the ones selecting it. We allow corporate media to select it for us and then give it to us and say, that's the life that matters. You should be mad about that life. Oh, don't talk about babies being aborted. Don't talk about mothers getting shot in Chicago from stray bullets. Don't talk about any of that. Don't talk about the 8-year-old girls getting raped out in these hoods. Don't talk about none of that. No, we'll let you know what to talk about. And if you don't do that, if you choose to talk about those other things, what we're going to do is we're going to cancel you. We're going to slander you. We're going to take away your voice, and we're going to amplify the voice of all the people that have something negative to say about you. And then all the while, our people can't even put it together. Not even like the greater people, right? The people of the United States as a nation. Not even them. Our people can't even get it. Can't even get it. Right in front of your damn face. Can't put it together. They'll look at a Kanye. They'll look at a Candace Owens. They'll look at a me. And I'm not trying to put myself on the same level as any of those people, because we have different messages. We have different messages. My message is literally tied to the scriptures. All right, tied to the scriptures. You want answers? Open up the book. Read the book. All right, all the answers are in there. Everything that you need to know, need to understand, is all in there. You want to mock it? Hey, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But that's where the answers are from. So that's the biggest difference between me and all the rest. Is that I'm not just out here saying it for for the political party, or the Black Panther Party, anything like that, or the Democrat Party, or Republican Party. Look, do what the hell you want to do. All right. Do what you want to do. This channel is not like an instruction manual on what the hell you need to be doing. Do what you are going to do. If you come to this channel, you're basically coming here to hear what I have to say, my thoughts on certain things, and how I break down what I see. Because you know what? Not everyone sees everything the same way. Not everyone digests things the same way. That's why I offer my perspective. Do what you want with it. But this is not like oh, hey, nah, you do what I'm telling you to do. No. I don't tell no man what to do. All right? I don't tell no man what to do. The choice is yours.
You know what I'm saying? Without wanting to pull him and Candace on.
No. We're talking about George Floyd.
It is not about.
No, but Kanye, but that's disrespectful.
Today we are talking about George Floyd because he uttered his name on Drink Champs.
Because he disrespectful. His ass is disrespectful.
His ass was disrespectful. His ass was disrespectful. My man, yo, please, brother, please. You know, I hope none of your videos ever come across my feed again, because if this is who you are, and obviously not one video of a person is who they are, right? But I'm just saying, if this is indicative of who you are at all, then you're gonna just add a lot of great content for this channel. So, but look, you said he's disrespectful to George Floyd. How? I basically just said I don't give a fuck that the nigga's dead. Is that me being disrespectful? Huh? How's that disrespectful? And not for nothing. Why should I respect George Floyd? What has he done for me? Who is George Floyd? What has he done for the community that I should respect him? Okay. Now, one, I'll start with this again. I don't think that Kanye disrespected George Floyd. I don't think that I'm disrespecting George Floyd. It's not about respect, in my opinion. Because when you have like facts, you could break it down and say, well, again, what has he done for me? What has he done for the community? To earn respect. Respect is earned. All right, respect is earned. It has to grow, like grow. Like your goddamn credit score. You gotta work on that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work on that. You gotta put the legwork in. All right. You gotta show that you're worth a damn. Because if not, then ain't nobody gonna give you no credit. And look, if that's the case, ain't nobody gonna give you no respect. Okay? You got no credit. You got no respect.
Listen,
he's disrespectful.
But he's still
bro. That's like you talking about Emmett Till. It's like you talking about Emmett Till. What you gonna say? Emmett Till ain't get killed.
Well, first of all, brother, now you're reaching, my man. What the hell George Floyd and Emmett Till got to do with? First of all, George Floyd was a 46-year-old quote-unquote man. Okay? 46-year-old quote-unquote man, a drug addict. Right? And it's documented that he was a drug addict. He had issues with drugs. It is what it is. Now you're going to compare him to a 14-year-old boy? I'm pretty sure Emmett Till was 14 years old when he died. During Jim Crow? I think it might have been during Jim Crow days. You're really gonna try to make that comparison, my man? Come on. Look, brothers, I say this all the time too, and I'm gonna say it again, not one more time, I'm gonna say it again. People take people as serious as they take themselves. Okay? I cannot emphasize that enough. Take people as serious as they take themselves. This brother does not take himself serious. And you can tell that by the words that he's been saying. He does not take himself serious. So therefore, I do not take him serious. He's not to be taken seriously. All right? Like in my opinion, in my eyes, he is beneath this quote unquote black woman. And barely. But as it pertains to what they've been talking about, this brother has no idea. Now she is stumbling across the right sayings, but for the wrong reasons, because you could tell obviously she's definitely off the deep end on that Marxist boat. But she has a little bit more understanding than this dude. This dude's just pure emotion. He's one of the dudes that are freaking like, oh my God, is there a Black Lives Matter riot going on? Oh, I gotta stop what I'm doing right now. I'm going there right now. I got my BLM mask. I got my BLM socks. I got my BLM shirt. Oh yeah, and I got my BLM sunglasses. That way nobody can see my face when I'm saying all this crazy stuff to the white police. Because I wouldn't never say it to their damn face without all this face covering on. That's that type of dude. That's the type of dude that he is. And some of you might be like, "Oh, how do you know that? Why are you just gonna say that about this?" But like, I know because I know. Like I say, I don't have to wait for the goddamn winged animal to get out the water with the bill, with the goddamn webbed feet to walk up to me and start quacking before I say, "Oh my God, that's a duck." No, I knew it was a duck the second I saw it. That's why I shot that nigga. I shot him. I shot the duck, and we eating duck tonight. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But you get what I'm saying, okay? So the same thing applies to people. The same thing applies to life. You know, you have to keep your head on the swivel. You have to be able to understand things when you see it. That's the part of life called wisdom. When you go through things, you get experiences, right? So then when stuff starts to formulate in front of you, you're like, hey, wait, this is oddly familiar or eerily familiar to something that's happened to me in the past. I should be on the lookout for this. Oh, look at that. It happened exactly how I thought it was going to happen. And then now later down the line, you see it happening again. Do you have to think or speculate? No, it's safe to say that it is what it is. Think about it. If animals didn't think like that or move like that, they would get killed by their prey so much easier, because they would have to wait until the goddamn crocodile is right up on it before it was like, holy shit, it's actually a crocodile. I gotta go. You think the animals are waiting to find out? They're like, no. It's safe to say that that's a crocodile over there. I'm getting the hell out of here. Okay? So apply that to your life. Apply that to your life. If you're living your life and you just, not cognizant of who the hell you're surrounded with and what people are doing and the tactics, then you gotta, upgrade yourself. Upgrade yourself. Treat yourself, upgrade yourself. All right? Because what'll happen is they'll wind up being the wolf in sheep's clothing. All right? And bring you right to the slaughter. Because that's what's going on. Again, if y'all rocking with me, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Please, the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We can do it. I need your help. But let's continue. I want to wrap this up.
Because of the lie of Carolyn Bryant? No, that wasn't a lie. Emmett Till got killed because he chose to drag his own self out of his home.
This brother sounds pathetic, man. Like, just shut the hell up, my nigga. Just shut up. You sound pathetic. Let's listen to yourself.
You can't, bro. Like we're in a. Here's the thing. We're in a time right now where our not only in our culture is our history is under attack each and every day. So if we can't,
oh man, you don't know history to even be able to make that comment or that statement. You don't know history. You do not know history, so you're not qualified to make that statement.
Can't allow anybody, whether they're black or white, Asian or Latino, we can't allow anybody to disturb how history is, because in this day and time, you can get a joker something could have actually happened, but because it comes from somebody who has influence and power, then guess what? Some other people are going to make it believe, no, but that's not what really happened. That's the power of Hollywood. That's the power of Hollywood. Somebody can utter something and then this shit it's not real.
Here's the thing. Generations later, we hear the woman lie. We have facts of the woman lie, right? But even at that point, you still had mothers and fathers who were still towing that conservative middle that said Emmett Till shouldn't have been looking at no one. Emmett Till shouldn't have been You know, and so like generations later, we're able to actually come to a new determination, everyone collectively. This is culture. Culture moves, culture updates, culture gets discussed. But
all right, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this one up, because now they just going off the deep end with it. But anyway, yeah, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you think what I'm saying is correct, incorrect, or you're indifferent about it. Either way, be well.